Hello, I will get into the intro. Hello, everyone.
Regret me, but I'm beating you to it, dude.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, girls? Hello? Hi. Hi, girls. Yes? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay, thank you, girls. You're all women, I guess. Hi, everyone. First of all, let me see. I have so many screens that I'm lost here. Let me see. It was this one. Happy Halloween. Well, as I don't know if you can guess, were there. Mary Antoinette is Lisa. And well, she's with Nicolas Cage in Halloween. I don't know the year. I think 2002. Okay. All right. I think I'll start. I will go to the serious matter that is, Michael Edwards and Lisa's claims and allegations. Hi everyone. Hi Jane. Hi Linda. Hi Angie. Lego. Thank you everyone for being here. Okay. I didn't use a costume or anything like that because I going to dive deep into a really serious matter. So, for now, this is the happy thing about this, but we are going directly to Mr. Edwards here. Let me see. Can you see it? Yeah, it's showing off, right? Okay, this is Michael Edwards' book, Priscilla, Elvis and Me. Well, this particular screenshot is about, well, when he, Edwards, leaves Priscilla's home, but this is not the important thing. Here it is. Are you ready to start with this thing? Are you girls ready? Because this is really... I got sick again reading this stuff because the guy is saying this is embellishing, the book according to him. Are you girls ready? Are you ready, girls? Okay, let's go. This is one page, I can't remember which one. It says, by the end of the summer, Was in the book Edward was still in touch with Priscilla. That is true, Casey. That is true. He kept being in touch with Priscilla after all this. Well, let's go to the part of the book. By the end of the summer, Lisa's embraces seemed longer and closer every time we played together. I would ask myself, am I beginning to hug her too close? I enjoyed it, her affections, but like every father who has ever seen a beautiful daughter through puberty, I found it difficult to keep a grip in my emotions. This is embellishing according to Mr. Edwards, Mr. Pervert. The fact that Lisa was not my blood kin didn't make it any easier. Lisa was interested in my photographing her. I'd taken numerous pictures of her mother, and Lisa had often hinted that she'd like some for herself. Okay? As a model, I was well aware the rapport that can develop between photographer and subject, and was reluctant to photograph Lisa. We were close enough, but late one afternoon, when I brought her home after school, I was in a mood for shooting some photos. The light in the garden was soft and perfect for head shots. I dressed her up. I dressed her up in one of her mother's vintage satin gowns. Satin gowns. Where I lost myself. Here. Leaving the neck and bottom. This is a child. I don't know. She was 15. No. 13, I guess. Letting the dress fall loosely and about her shoulders, pushing back her hair, placed a big brimmed 1920s hat on her head with a floppy flower on top. This one made me think about Lisa's lyrics when she said she talked about a hat with a flower on top. This is I don't know why I related both. And she looked adorable. She acted I can see. Man, I'm blind. So, let me see. She acted bashful and self-conscious, telling me she didn't want the servants to see us. We went down to the end far of the pool, away from the house. The book is disgusting, girls. When I read this, my stomach turns. I felt this morning. I felt awful. This guy talking about the stuff. She acted bashful and self-conscious, telling me she didn't want the servants. I don't know what to do, merely, she said, because Lisa used to put him pet names. I snapped off a rose and handed to her. You don't have to do anything, I told her. Just play with the flower. Sitting Down opposite Lisa, I looked at her through the camera, and as I began shooting, I studied her features carefully. Her blue eyes, well, this is controversial. Because we don't know if Lisa's eyes were green or blue. This is controversial. He says her blue eyes were replicas of Elvis, and there was that much of flatness about her nose, and it was her lips. And she's talking about a 13-year-old kid. Yes, totally creepy. This is creepy. He's talking about a teenager, pre-teenager child. So I arranged her hair, golden strands fell down, blowing in the sun. When I looked at her again through the camera, I continued shooting. She put the flower between her teeth and grinned at me. I had captured her. "You're pretty, Lisa," I said, my heart melting. "Shut up, Murky. Don't be silly. I'm not pretty." We know that Lisa's self-esteem was low at this point. "You are too, Lisa." Yeah, I don't know how he wasn't arrested. That is true. How he could get away with all of this and confessing having feelings for a child, that is something I can understand. I heard the electrical click of the big iron gate because, Priscilla arrived. The Doberman's William Ninja had been lying next to us, warming themselves in the late afternoon sun, and now they jumped up and ran to greet Priscilla. Through the shrubbery, I saw her white Mercedes pulling into the drive. "We'll better stop now," I said to Lisa. "Let's go meet your mother." Priscilla met us as we came back into the house. "What is going on?" she asked. "I was taking some pictures of Lisa," I explained. "Did you put the makeup on her?" He dressed her up as well, but, well, that is another thing. "Just a little bit to blend her complexion." "I see, Lisa, you better go to your room and do your homework." As soon as Lisa left us, Priscilla's jaw tightened and her eyes turned that ice blue color that told me she was vivid. Of course, who wouldn't? "Did you have fun with my daughter, Michael?" "She's lonesome, Priscilla. She doesn't have any friends to play besides me. She's 13 years old, and she should be over at girlfriends' houses after school, not hanging around here by herself in this big, empty house with a pervert inside. Aren't you a little old for her?" And up until that moment, I'd accepted my feelings for Lisa as perhaps slightly more than normal affection. Wow. Yeah, he was bisexual. I think that is some twisted stuff going on here because he was obsessed with Elvis and he fell for his pre-teenage daughter. So this is something weird and twisted, you know. And Kat read I was trying to be Lisa's father. brother, friend, while fighting my attraction to her. I felt Priscilla was feeling threatened by her own daughter. Well, yeah, she was so jealous of Lisa. I think she was always jealous of Lisa. The next day, Lisa asked me, when can I see my pictures? The photos turned out beautifully. Lisa looked, touching her eyes, warm, and she had an impish grin. When I asked Lisa what she thought about them, she obviously wasn't impressed. They are okay, she said, shrugging her shoulders. She didn't ask me of any. I figured she wanted to look glamorous and grown up like the photos I've taken of her mother. I wanted to make more pictures of Lisa, dress her up and make her look like she wanted to. But then, who knows what a teenager wants? I pushed that thought aside and put my camera away. This is one. Thank you for telling me. Let me see. For the moment, I consider also talking to her about my growing feelings for Lisa, but this is random stuff, okay? This is another thing. I rationalized, saying to myself it was nothing and would go away as soon as Lisa got a boyfriend that was just a little more than 13 years old, and I couldn't possibly be interested in her. I looked up at Lisa, who was now, this is another part, okay? Who was now 13. She had never looked more appealing to me. For a moment, I wanted to take her into my arms and love her right there in the bed that her mother and I shared. This is embellishing, according to this pervert, is embellishing a book to sell. As if reading my mind, Lisa rose, leaned down, kissed me on the cheek, and said, grinning, "Go to bed now, Murky. Don't be so upset with my mother." After she left, I went outside. I felt I was suffocating. Billy the dog, the Doberman, followed behind me. For a while, I sat by the pool with my dog, listening to the coyotes yelping somewhere in the canyons. Then I went down went down to the tennis court. They had a tennis court, lucky ones. I love tennis. The tall station lights looming into the darkness, and a hole that I've always been around the grounds. Well, this is another part. We are going into random parts. Let me see what is. Keep slowly spinning. Okay, this is the one of the pool. How are you guys? Yeah, he was bisexual, and I think he has something for Elvis as well. Okay, and she remind me because he is a lazy. Yeah, he is. Okay, let's go on. A sick feeling crept slowly into the pit of my stomach. I was craving Lisa sexually. I tricked her and pushed her away and told her to go take a shower because this is the scene in the pool. To take a shower, we'd get dinner ready for her mother. I watched her glistening wet body, yeah, it was at the pool, and she ran up the steps, past the garden, and disappeared inside the house. Everything was out of control. I realized I had to get away from all of this, the house, Lisa, and even Priscilla. One long night after I returned home, I think horrendous. Let me see this part. If it's interesting, I wanted someone to talk to. Yeah, this is a part where he goes to Lisa's room. This is a controversial part. I wanted someone to talk to, but Lisa was asleep. I lifted a corner of the covers and gazed at her. She was lying on her back. Her honey-colored hair was spread over the pillow. She was my beloved. And I couldn't even tell her. She was 10 at this time, according to Lisa. The next morning, I woke up with a hangover alone in bed. I opened my eyes and saw Priscilla and Lisa sitting on the white embroidered sofa at the foot. Excuse me, because some words I'm not very good at, pronouncing the words. I'm sorry. They were both grinning, and I caught the end of their conversation. It was something to do with Elvis, and Lisa was saying, bless his sick little old self. What is going on? I asked. Why did you go to Lisa's room last night? I wanted to talk to her, I said. What about? You and I had argued so much, I needed someone to talk to. Priscilla looked at Lisa and said, Lisa, do you have any questions? Yeah, Lisa said. Why did you lift the sheets? Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, girls. Okay. The questions, sheets. I wanted to pour my heart out to Lisa and beg Priscilla to understand. I care so much for Lisa. The feelings I had for her, I knew I would never have for another. Everything about her was exactly what I wanted in a woman. We're talking about a child, okay? I just wanted to see you, Lisa, I said. I'm really sorry if I scared you. You have my word, it won't happen again. Everything seemed okay after that, but a short time later, Priscilla told me that she didn't feel it was a good idea for Lisa and me to be alone in the house. I would kick out his butt out of the house, but well, this is Priscilla, okay? She asked me to explain what there was between Lisa and me, and I wanted to tell her that I was in love with Lisa. But how do you tell the woman you are in love with that you are also in love with her daughter? I realized that it was one thing I couldn't discuss with Priscilla. I was sleeping over the edge, losing a grip on my sanity. I couldn't think clearly anymore. Well, girls, I think we have to compare this to what Lisa said. Let me let me go to what Lisa said. Okay, wait up. We are in the article, okay? Yeah, we're fine. We're in the article where Lisa she writes, he says, I'm so sorry. No, this is a part. Let me see. The first time he allegedly assaulted her, Lisa Marie was 10. She writes, and woke up to find him on his knees next to my bed, running his finger up my leg under the sheets, and if I moved, he stopped, so I moved. Lisa Marie writes that Edwards told her he was going to teach me what was going to happen when I got older, that he put a hand between her legs and gently kissed her before leaving the room. You can see the difference between the two versions here. The next day, Lisa said she told Priscilla what had happened, and the actress later told Lisa Marie that Edwards wanted to apologize. I can understand this because I would have kicked his butt out of the house the moment I even suspected anything. But we're talking about Priscilla and Scientology, which we know how it is. Edwards was sitting on their bed, looking very sullen and sulky. She writes, he said, I'm so sorry, but in Europe, that's how they teach the kids, so that is what I was doing. I didn't know what to say. I would always feel bad for him. Again, sometimes it's not that good being so empathic, so an empath, When he apologized, eventually it became that he would touch me and spank me, telling me not to look. Don't look at me, he'd say. Don't turn your head, and I assume he was this. Okay? This. Okay? Lisa Marie says one showed Priscilla her bruised bottom and alleged Edwards excused his behavior by saying he was either drunk or that Lisa Marie was actually flirting with him. Do you recall what Sergey said about this and Scientology, the 2D flowing? Well, this is how it's related. Lisa Marie said she once showed Priscilla, we were in a statement shared by people. Edwards said Priscilla's claims were absolutely untrue. I never molested Lisa Marie, and I'm shocked at the suggestion that I did. I want to see what you guys are talking about in the comments. Oof. Okay. Yeah, no more people will have, I don't know what, we know what Sergey said, that in Scientology everything is allowed. The kids are treated like adults, and you are virtually, guilty of everything that happens to you. So, and Priscilla is allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, a narcissist. So do the math, girls. But then we have, apart all of this, what Caroline Van Sant also shared in her statement. We were confident, like sisters, sharing all our secrets and complaining about our parents as typical teenagers do, Caroline said. I have kept many notes and letters from Lisa Marie those years, and she never stated or insinuated that my dad touched her inappropriately. Do you think, Caroline, that Lisa Marie, who was this SAed by your father, she would tell you that she was by him? Okay? Do you think that really? When the victims feel ashamed, they feel guilty even if it's not their fault. Do you think that she would tell you that Edwards did this? No, never. They won't tell anybody. They kept this to themselves. Okay? Okay? Yeah. This is so fucking... I'm sorry. This is so disgusting. Okay, I can even... So... Oh, indeed, there is a part... Yeah, I never molested Lisa Maria. Did I read that? I think I did. Okay, so do the math. And there is something else. I want to... Let me see. I want to go deep about Priscilla beating Lisa and the two versions, the version of Lisa's book and the version in Edward's. We're good in time. Okay, we are just okay. We are going to that part. Edwards again. Edwards again. Let me go to that part. Back in LA, her boyfriend, well, that is another stuff. The boyfriend, well, this man was glazing into the mirror when Lisa was with her boyfriend in the backseat, making out, and he was spying her, another really twisted thing. Lisa was beginning to display many of her mother traits. They were both very private people, but very romantic too. Well, he was really spying Lisa, making out with her boyfriend. Such a pervert. Warns me, you see those, let me see what I wanted to. I can't believe you, she said before. I don't know what happened. This is a part of the car. Okay, this is a part of the car. Because Lisa lied about staying at home with Caroline in Pensacola, Florida, and they went out for drinks to a club. And when they got back to Caroline's home, Edwards and Priscilla went to the house, and well, they said when Priscilla saw them come to the doorway, she walked up to them. I'm so disgusted with you. I can't believe you, she said. Before either one of them knew what had happened, Priscilla neared back, swung, and slapped Caroline because they both went out for drinks to a bar. She slapped Caroline in the face in the exact spot her boyfriend had slapped her in. Then she swung again fast and slapped Lisa. Caroline turned and ran like lightning, and Lisa was directly behind her. I blocked Lisa and Priscilla grabbed her by the hair. By the hair, she dragged Lisa into the back seat of my mother's Cadillac in the driveway, where she started spanking her. Lisa was screaming at the top of her lungs, and Priscilla was trying to hold her mouth with one hand while hitting her with the other. We're going to see Lisa's version of things is not like this. She stated that that Lisa sit on the back seat and she was on the front seat. So, but we are going to, right after this, we are going to Lisa's version, okay? I blocked Lisa and Priscilla, grabbed her by the hair. Lisa was screaming at the top of her lungs, and Priscilla was trying to hold her mouth with one hand while hitting her with the other. This is not what Lisa said. I think she was trying to protect her mother. In a way, Grace and I were in the doorway, and Grace said, "If you don't go out there and stop that, I'm going to. I have neighbors, you know." At that point, the police pulled up. I don't have the rest of the script, but it said basically that the police asked what was going on, and Priscilla told to Lisa that she had to say that she was fine. This is what Edward said. This is not mentioned in Lisa's version that we're going to see now. Wait a second. Main. We're on the main. Okay, let me see. This is because I have the. Wait a second. I have the audiobook here. So I have to script the audiobook. I'll show you girls. See, I have the audiobook here. Okay, and so I did the transcript. This is Lisa's side in the memoir, okay? I had to go with her and Edwards to Pensacola, Florida. She and I supposed to stay, I think Caroline, it meant Caroline. I can understand my own handwriting. See, there is some kind of doctor handwriting. So anyways, to home and pretend we have, but we actually went out. We didn't do any drugs. You know, Lisa was in drugs back then. I think maybe we tried to drink, but the point was I had lied. My mom and Edwards showed up at her house. I saw my mother get out of the car and I took off running down the streets. See the difference? With my mother chasing me. I'm flying. My mom screaming at me, but she can't catch me. In the end, sorry. I can understand my own handwriting. In the end, I got in her car. She's in the front seat. I'm in the back. She's screaming at me because I'm dodging her attention to hit me. Edwards was trying to get her off me. I'm punching my face, trying to make it look that I was really dramatizing. So, like she did it, like Priscilla was punching her. The next day, we flew back to LA. Let me see the comments, girls. Okay. Lisa was crying for help of her life, yeah. Scientology, oh my god, abused through and through, yeah. I wonder what it stays, yeah. Lisa was crying, yes. I think Scientology was the perfect place for Priscilla to manipulate and to be the narcissistic person she is. So many narcissist parents feel safe, actually safe there in Scientology, because you have to be like a robot, not emotional at all. No, you don't have to show feelings, love. Yeah, Priscilla's a control freak, yeah. I believe Lisa all day long she was a straight talker. But I think in this thing, she's kind of protecting her mother in this particular thing. I think in another part of the memoir, in chapter 3, in the wall, she tried to protect Priscilla from Edwards. Edwards was beating Priscilla, and Lisa tried to separate them, and she was beaten as well. You're right, Priscilla. Lisa have tolerated this long if it weren't for the cult. Yeah. It's all about the cult, girls. So this is the cult. It was like the cult gave Priscilla permission to be neglecting and not really affectionate, and she was overprotective in a way, because Lisa had to stay in the house. You know what Edward said. But on the other side, she was neglecting her and putting her into, dangerous situations. She was like this, ambivalent, but never loving and caring, So I think that is the point. You're right, Lisa. Okay, girls. Yeah. Let's see if there is something interesting, Lisa. Yeah, Priscilla was jealous of Lisa since she was, in the bomb. Yeah. Totally. We know she tried to get rid of her. Lisa said in the memoir, Priscilla said in her book, Elvis and Me, Priscilla, myself and me. So, anyways, this is something, but you can see the difference between both versions. I think some things in Michael Edwards' books are true, but not that he didn't molest Lisa. I think in that regard, he's lying. Okay? So I think I have another thing, and wait. Something else with let me see if I have anything else. No, I don't have anything else here, okay? Okay, well, let's see in the comments if there is something else. Disturbing. You're doing fine. Yeah. Angie. Yeah. I wonder if he can republish the book. Yes, it was soon. Well, yes. Well, now that we got in this really serious matter, I think I want to come back to Halloween because I prepared some costume for you to use in Halloween. This is what I have in mind. Okay? This is what I have in mind. Wait. Okay, girls, you can use that picture. I did it, but you can use it freely if you want. Hi, Pat. I think you missed the tea here. We already discussed Michael Edwards' version of Lisa, this. Okay? What he claimed in People's Magazine. Caroline, she's probably right. She is. We have to look at the sky tonight. You can see the live stream, okay? You can rewind everything. It is recorded, so you can see it later, okay? You can comment on the comments below everything you want to ask and every topic you want me to cover on another live stream, okay? You're free to comment anything about this or any topic related to Riley, to Lisa, to Elvis, to Priscilla, Prissy Pants, like Shona says. Okay? Oh, thank you so much, girls, for being here. I was trying to get a new subscriber while I'm live. Oh, here, live. Okay. Hope you guys have a great Halloween night. It was good. Oh, thank you so much, because I think I was messing it up. Okay, thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Linda, for being here. Okay, online. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, thank you. If you don't know who I am, I'm Natalia, whatever you want to call me. I'm from Argentina. Okay, Argentina. From, if you can see it here, Buenos Aires, Let me see. Buenos Aires. Thank you, girls. Thank you so much. Really. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be here the next live. Thank you so much, Pat. Thank you so much. Have fun tonight. Protect your energies. Okay, go out. Have fun. You can use the Priscilla costume. You can use the Priscilla costume. When people ask you, you say, I'm Priscilla Presley. You know this one? This one? Okay. This one? Okay. Okay, I'm back. Yes, it was fun, even though the topic was really hard, because Lisa went through a lot. But Lisa was also really funny as well. The fact is that in her memoir, I think she was really in her last 10 years, were the worst, so painful, that she couldn't see them with, more in a more happier place. But Lisa was really funny. Yeah, me too, Pat. That is true. Because I think it was Nick that he said she was a firecracker and all that. And you remember this pig? This pig of Lisa, of Marie Antoinette. I think I did. Marie Antoinette. So, yeah. It was hard for her, I mean. And it was hard for me listening to her voice in the audiobook. Now you have part of her narrated by her. I feel there was so much that Lisa... Yeah, it was. I think it was. For legal reasons. Many things from Michael Edwards were left out, except, the panic attack before the wedding. Before the wedding, she had a panic attack. I think when you have a panic attack, is some kind of... I think it's yourself telling you that you're not going in the right path. For me, this is something I think this is personal opinion, okay? This is when yourself is telling you, girl, stop. Comes out, yeah, I'm hoping that we will have another version of the book, a second edition, with more stuff in it. The Edwards stuff is missing. Priscilla and Barry Siegel is missing. All that drama is missing. I don't think Lisa would ever talk about Navarone and his live streams, but yeah, that is another story. Let me see the comments. Stay good for her. Going to look out for my windows to see this podcast. Okay, that was so awesome. That was so fun. I didn't burn my incense. I had, the next time I will burn incense. This is white sash, and you will vote Frank. This one that is from India, Palo Santo, which is like this one. Girls, I have a question. How do you call this? This is like Palo Santo in Spanish, but I don't know the name. Hollywood, I don't know. Yeah, Lisa had integrity. She was honest. She was an empath, truly, because she was an empath with Priscilla after all she did to her. So, yeah. Well, I think, oh, yeah. In my opinion, Lisa was tortured, living, yeah, she was. She wanted to be away. There was violence in the house. At one point it was Scientology, the streets, and that house with violence. Lisa had three choices: Scientology, the streets, and violence in her house. You know, it's like picking up three disasters. Yeah, I can, like, I think a therapist told her how you went so far, and she was young when she died, but she survived a lot of stuff. Even Scientology almost killed her, but that is for another live stream. Okay. Scientology. Casey, who is here, has a great article about Lisa McPherson and Lisa Presley. I have that in the, in my YouTube channel. In the, when you post stuff. Yeah, I shared her article. It's really good. If you're interested. I feel Lisa went to the street to escape the pain. Yes, I think so. Because her house wasn't safe. She never felt safe unless she was with her father. This is why she wanted her father, you know? She felt safe with Elvis, not with Priscilla. From the moment the moment she tried to, she tried to let's see if you can see. No. The reflection, she tried to, oh, I miss the air. Let's see. Abort. This one is, she tried to get rid of her. Yeah, and she's back. She was going to the doctor, I think. Anyways, girls, when is your live stream, Angie? Tell us when is your live stream, because I'm just in a couple of minutes I'm going off. I will end this live stream. Losing Elvis, and Elvis was a rebel as well, and Karen de la Carriere, I think is the name. Karen de la Carriere said Lisa had no choice. She had to act out. Okay? Oh, there is something else I have before leaving. Okay? Let me go to Google, because I found something about sexual abuse in teenagers and the symptoms. The signs of sexual abuse in teenager is being aggressive and seems angry for no apparent reason, has headaches and stomach aches from which there doesn't seem to be a physical cause, becomes angry and upset, well, yeah, that was mentioned, cries for no obvious reason, has nightmare, low self-esteem, seems withdrawn or scared, or shows signs of teenage depression. Lisa was melancholic, teenage anxiety, okay? We know Lisa used to beat her nails, okay? Is confused about her sexual identity. Well, Lisa admitted to experiment with a girl. You know, I think she was really sort of bisexual, but this is a personal opinion, and this is not something I can diagnose or anything. Okay? This is personal opinion for entertainment purposes only. Is confused, and other changes in behavior, is dressing differently, has clothing, shoes, bags, jewelry, electronics from unknown source. Well, this is more modern than is driving erratically, is spending a lot of time online when she didn't have internet, is eating more or less, is having problems sleeping, social life, is spending more time on their own than usual, has changed friendship groups for inappropriate people, is avoiding particular people or places, like a friend house or a sports club, is avoiding activities or events that they previously enjoyed, or ask questions like, do I have to go to music today? Is doing less well at school. We know Lisa didn't do well in school, and she was a very intelligent girl. Even Priscilla admitted that Lisa was very intelligent, very smart, what she did bad in school. Yeah, it describes Lisa. Okay? This is exactly, the characteristic and symptoms for us as a SAed child, okay? Exactly the same symptoms. So anyways, girls, we are past our time. Lisa was smart and knew how to work the system. Yeah, she was very smart, but she didn't care. She didn't care because this is the depression, melancholic, and anxiety, and everything that comes with a child was, SAed. She was very, very smart. She has nowhere to turn, of course. Exactly, girls. Well, thank you so much for coming. Today 6 p.m. on my time. Okay, I think I'm going off, girls. Okay, have a really great Halloween. I think going off is not a good term. It's something. Well, I will cut the transmission. Okay, going off that's something else. Okay, girls. Before I'm leaving, I will show you again. You know who custom, and then I'm gone. I will cut the transmission. Okay. So, girls, have a beautiful day, a beautiful evening. Have fun. Take care of your energies. Clean yourself when you get home. salt water, you know. You know the I can get the Bailey thing. So take care, girls. Have fun. And bye-bye. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, girls. Okay, bye.